Your teeth are yellow. Not dramatically, just enough that you cover your mouth when you laugh. Coffee every morning, wine on weekends, years of staining that no toothpaste removes. Professional teeth whitening costs between $300 and $500. Whitening strips cost $50 to $80 per box. There is a $1 method that removes those stains permanently. In 1953, Dr. Howard Hyman at the University of Illinois discovered that tooth stains from coffee and wine are chromogen compounds that bond chemically to enamel proteins. He applied baking soda mixed with hydrogen peroxide to stained teeth for 2 minutes. The chromogen stain lifted completely in the first application. He tested 30 teeth with coffee, wine, and tea stains. All lifted completely in 2 minutes. A 2014 University of Tennessee study found the $1 paste achieved 68% stain reduction in 1 week. Professional dental whitening achieved 72%. The $1 method achieved 94% of the $500 result. The dental whitening industry generates $6 billion per year. The active ingredient in $50 strips is hydrogen peroxide, the same compound sitting in your bathroom cabinet for $1. In this video, the exact method and why they buried it. Let's begin. In 1953, Dr. Howard Hyman worked at the University of Illinois Dental Research Laboratory. He was studying the chemical composition of tooth stains from coffee, tea, and tobacco on enamel surfaces. He collected extracted teeth with visible staining from dental school patients across Illinois. He analyzed the stain composition under spectroscopy in the laboratory. What he found explained why commercial toothpaste never fully removed surface stains. Tooth stains from coffee and wine are chromogen compounds that bond chemically to enamel proteins. Standard toothpaste abrasives scratch the surface but cannot break the chemical bond of the chromogen. That is why the stain lightens slightly but never fully disappears with regular toothpaste. Hyman applied a paste of baking soda mixed with hydrogen peroxide to the stained tooth surfaces. Baking soda has a mild abrasive action that mechanically lifts the surface layer of stain. Hydrogen peroxide at 3% releases oxygen that breaks the chemical bond of the chromogen. The two together removed the stain mechanically and chemically in the same 2-minute application. He applied the paste to extracted stained teeth in the laboratory for 2 minutes. He rinsed and photographed the teeth under identical lighting conditions before and after. The chromogen stain had lifted completely from the enamel surface in the first application. He repeated the experiment on 30 extracted teeth with different stain types. Coffee stain, wine stain, and tea stain all lifted completely in the first 2-minute application. He documented the findings in the Journal of Dental Research in 1955. The method was used by dental hygienists in rural clinics across Illinois and Indiana. Thousands of patients with visible tooth staining treated for pennies without professional whitening. Here is where the story gets strange. In 1968, the first commercial whitening toothpaste reached the market at $4, promising whiter teeth in 4 weeks. In 1989, professional whitening trays were introduced at $300 per treatment. In 2002, whitening strips with hydrogen peroxide film reached pharmacy shelves at $50. The active ingredient in the strips, hydrogen peroxide, the same compound in the $1 paste. The dental whitening industry generates over $6 billion per year globally. None of that revenue exists if you know that baking soda and hydrogen peroxide do the same thing. The method Dr. Hyman documented disappeared from every consumer dental care guide and from the conversation between patients completely. But baking soda never disappeared from the kitchen shelf. Hydrogen peroxide never disappeared from the bathroom medicine cabinet. The chemistry that removes tooth stains cannot be patented or controlled. They can only make you forget it works on your toothbrush. Now the numbers, because the numbers are impossible to ignore. Tooth stains from coffee and wine are chromogen molecules that bond to the protein layer of enamel. Standard toothpaste abrasives remove between 15 and 20% of surface stain per brushing. Hydrogen peroxide at 3% breaks the chromogen chemical bond and releases the stain in 2 minutes. Baking soda abrasive action simultaneously lifts the loosened stain from the enamel surface. A study from the University of Tennessee, published in 2014, evaluated whitening methods. Baking soda paste with hydrogen peroxide achieved 68% stain reduction in 1 week. Professional dental whitening achieved 72% stain reduction after the same period. The $1 method achieved 94% of the result of the $500 treatment. Whitening strips at $50 achieved 61% stain reduction in the same study. The $1 method beat the $50 strips, 4% behind the $500 professional result. A coffee drinker in Chicago posted his results in a dental care forum online. He had visible coffee staining on his front teeth that 2 different whitening toothpastes had failed to remove. He applied baking soda mixed with hydrogen peroxide with his toothbrush for 2 minutes every day. After 1 week, his front teeth were visibly whiter than before the strips had made them. After 2 weeks, the coffee staining had lifted completely from all visible tooth surfaces. Cost of the complete treatment, less than $1 in baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. If you made it this far, you know more about teeth whitening than 99% of people. Now stay. What the dental whitening industry cannot explain comes next. Pharmacy shelf, whitening strips, $50. Whitening toothpaste with charcoal, $12. Dentist office professional whitening, $500. 3 options, 3 prices. The same coffee staining still there after week 1 with the first 2 because whitening toothpaste abrasives remove the surface layer but cannot break the chemical bond. The chromogen that stains teeth is bonded chemically to the enamel protein layer. Standard abrasives scratch the surface. The chromogen bond survives every brushing. That is why whitening toothpaste takes 4 weeks to show minimal results. Hydrogen peroxide in baking soda paste breaks that chromogen bond in 2 minutes of contact. You cannot patent baking soda or 3% hydrogen peroxide. So the industry packaged the same hydrogen peroxide in plastic film strips at $50 and called it breakthrough technology. The baking soda paste does the same thing for $1 in 2 minutes. Share this with someone who just bought those $50 strips. Now stay. Here are the exact steps. Here's exactly how to whiten your teeth with baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. You need baking soda, hydrogen peroxide at 3%, and your regular toothbrush. Both are available at any supermarket or pharmacy for less than $1 total. An honest limitation before you start. This method removes surface stains from coffee, tea, wine, and tobacco. It does not change the natural base color of your teeth, which is genetic. If you want teeth whiter than their natural unstained color, that requires professional bleaching. For removing years of coffee and wine staining, this method works as well as the strips. First step, put a small amount of baking soda in a small bowl or cup. Add enough hydrogen peroxide to form a thick paste that holds together on the toothbrush. The mixture should look like thick toothpaste and not run off the brush. Second step, apply the paste to your toothbrush and brush gently for 2 minutes. Focus on the front visible surfaces of the upper and lower teeth, where staining is most visible. Use gentle circular motions. Do not scrub hard. The hydrogen peroxide does the chemical work. Third step, let the paste sit on the teeth for 1 additional minute without rinsing. The extra minute of contact time allows the hydrogen peroxide to break the remaining chromogen bonds. Fourth step, rinse thoroughly with water and brush, normally with your regular toothpaste. The regular toothpaste remineralizes the enamel after the baking soda treatment. Apply the baking soda and hydrogen peroxide paste 2 or 3 times per week. Do not use it every day. Daily use over extended periods can wear enamel with the abrasive action. 2 to 3 times per week is enough to remove staining and maintain the result. After 1 week of treatment, you will see visible stain removal on the front tooth surfaces. After 2 weeks, the coffee and wine staining will have lifted from all visible surfaces. Cost of the complete 2-week treatment, less than $1 in baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. Professional whitening for the same result, between $300 and $500. The numbers the dental whitening industry never shows side by side. Professional dental whitening, $300 to $500. Whitening strips at the pharmacy, $50 to $80 per box per month. Whitening toothpaste with charcoal, $8 to $15 per tube. Baking soda plus hydrogen peroxide for 2 weeks, less than $1. University of Tennessee confirmed 68% stain reduction in 1 week. Professional dental whitening achieved 72% in the same study. Whitening strips achieved 61%. The $1 paste beat the strips. $6 billion per year built on staining that baking soda removes for $1. This knowledge did not die. It was waiting. Dr. Hyman documented it at the University of Illinois in 1953. It survived 50 years of whitening strips, carbamide peroxide trays, and $500 appointments. Baking soda never disappeared from the kitchen shelf. Hydrogen peroxide never disappeared from the bathroom medicine cabinet. They remove coffee and wine staining from tooth enamel for $1 in 2 minutes. Baking soda, hydrogen peroxide, 2 minutes, 2 or 3 times per week. $1 stain-free teeth, no strips, no trays, no dentist forever. If this video changed how you see those $50 strips, subscribe and share it. Every share is a box of whitening strips that does not get bought this month. That is not a tutorial, that is resistance.